So we've come out of the hotel guest entrance, which was just there.
Basically where Galactica is, that's where you go in the morning.
Yeah.
But where you can't, I mean, anybody can come out of it, because also I recommend that if you're on the car park way back here, come out of that entrance.
Yeah.
To get to your car.
It's always the best way, isn't it?
And sometimes when we haven't stayed at the hotel, we've purposefully parked right over here, because we know we can get out there and it's like a couple of minutes walk.
Although what we always do now is we always park at the hotel anyway and get the monorail back, because it's even better.
Yeah, or park nearer to the hotel.
But don't start all doing that, because then they'll stop it. So we ignore that you heard that.
Not at the hotel, park near the hotel, because the hotel's right near the monorail. But if you're going to come out that exit, which most, like at the night time, if you've left that till last, like all this here is just general parking.
Yeah.
This isn't hotel parking. So in the morning, just try and get right the way back here, which you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, who'd want to park back there? But if you park back here in the morning, you just got a 5-minute walk to the monorail to get you to the front of the park in the morning. And then at night time, you can come out there. You can't go in there in the morning unless you're a hotel guest, but you can come out of it.
But I think that shows how near we are, because you can see the hut and the castle there. That's the mini golf, which is next to Splash Landings. We're the next hotel down, but I've been filming for 1 minute 20 seconds and we're at the mini golf virtually, so it literally is like a 4-minute walk. I'd imagine.
It'll probably literally be less than 5 minutes to get to the front.
Yeah, we've got to nip to the car to get the bags, but it's still not going to be that long.
Because basically you get to the end of this path, mini golf is here. Next to the mini golf is Splash. The Splash Landings hotel's closer, because you get to that one first, and then it's the Alton Towers hotel. So things like the CBeebies hotel will be a little bit more, because that's after Alton Towers, and then like the woodlands, and that's a bit more on from that, but I'm not even talking a 10-minute walk to that, are you?
No, it's a lot better.
So close.
So we've got to go and get the bags, and we will catch up once we're in our room, I think.
Okay, so here we go, we're all checked in. It says, welcome to your Moon Voyager with Sir Alton. So this is all the Moon Voyager rooms. We've just come the wrong way. So when we actually booked this room for Matilda for her birthday, we tried to book one of these special rooms here. And would you believe that every single one of these were fully booked? So I asked at reception then, did they have like any cancellations or any availabilities? But she said no, the hotel is completely fully booked, which I would have liked to have done like a special room for her, but it just wasn't an option because they were all full. So these are like special ones here: Silent Night, the Cadbury one, the Smiler one. That's another special one, that's like a secret garden one. So these are all the different special rooms that you can stay in. Then they have like gangster granny ones, all different ones like that. But like I said, they were just all fully booked when we came. So we're gonna head off to our room. We're right around here, so they're the David Williams ones, because they have the little gangster things on them, the little crowns. So that's the David Williams rooms. Oh, they're like the secret spa ones. So I think they're all on this floor, apart from one of them. I think all of the special rooms are on this floor, which is floor 3, apart from one. It's taking us a while to get to our room, yeah. And here we go. Okay, so we've arrived. So we are in room 339. So we're at the end of this corridor. So it was a bit of a walk round to it. So this is room 339. It is the Moon Voyager room in the Alton Towers Hotel. Wow, the light then came through massive. Okay, so the first thing when we come in, it's going to be one a la bathroom. So you've got a nice big sink. Lovely mirror, so it's all themed around like the Moon Voyager theme. Oh, you had this last time. This time we've got like a little it looks like a little butterfly, which is funny. But in sea kelp luxury soap and Alton Towers own grapefruit bath gel. So then you've got towels, standard toilet. You've got big mirror there, and you've got all of the some little hooks there. Then behind the door, quite a spacious bath this really, actually, for a hotel bath. So we've got quite a spacious bath with a glass door that, oh that's good, it opens that way. And it's got a double shower. So you've got the big head on the top, a little head there, and then the full tap. So that's quite clever that can kind of, because a lot of the time I always find they bend the wrong way. So I do like that. I'm just going to check, I think this is bath soap, but I'm just going to tell you what it is. Oh yeah, bath and shower gel. There we go. So we have shower gel, soap and bath gel, but I'm confused, there's no actual shampoo. Oh, that's something to note, and they don't actually have shampoo and conditioner, so make sure you bring your own. There's no shampoo and conditioner. There's bath soap and shower soap, but there's no shampoo and conditioner. I would have brought some as well because I was going to have a shower. We're going to have a shower. So they've got a full ironing board and iron, plenty full wardrobe there. Then they've got like extra bedding underneath. Then you've got a nice little setup here. So we've actually got biscuits, Highland bit. No light on that though, it's a bit dark. But you've got 6 milks, you've got sugars, coffee and PG tips, 4 mugs. Then there's a little drawer here with a hairdryer. In here should be the fridge. So it doesn't come with anything in it, it's a nice little mini fridge. But these are like, if you like little details, I love things like that. See how it looks like a little clock. Then just next to that, there is the, oh, so this must be the menu. I'll have a look at that in a moment. So this is the lamp and full mirror here. Let's turn the lamp off actually because it's making almost too much light. Does anybody know how you turn this lamp off?
It's the main light, that's the main light to the wall.
Oh, okay. It's like really, really, really bright. And there's like a little plug here though. I wonder what that does.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's that. Yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see, there you go. You can see the style of it now. So it's pretty, it's like very themed. And then all the board is themed. So that's where I came in. Toilet, wardrobe area. Another bed here. Again, the light's really bright on that there. But then here, this is really cool. This is next to Matilda's bed. And this basically is just a little thing for kids where they can flick all the little flickers. They don't do anything. They can flick all the little lights. They can mess with it. And I do think that's a really good little thing for kids just to flick and play. And then Matilda actually has her own bunk bed. So there is a bed up here. So it's a duvet set here, the little quilt, pillow, and on each bed has an Alton Towers Hotel activity book and crayons. So it's super cozy up there. And then at the end of the bed, that little light switch there turns on that light up there. Then there is, right, if we started it so we can just see a little bit better now. So that's, the switch there is obviously where you would turn the light on, but it was pretty light, so I've just turned it off. But it's nice, like for children at night, they could turn that light. I mean, I would have probably had it over the head, to be honest, but I suppose you could just do it the other way around. And then again, this is the bottom bed. So Matilda's already turned the light on. But again, it has the little light on the bottom there. And then what Matilda likes is it actually has an Xbox. So
doesn't know how to play.
Yeah, we tried it last time and she struggled, but it has an Xbox and a TV. So you can get general channels on the TV. And then the Xbox, there's only one game, but if you had an Xbox at home, you could bring your own games. So they've got Lego Marvel Superheroes in this one. And that's the game that they've put with it. Then as we continue in, we've got a really nice little area here. So we've got 2 lovely chairs and a table. And then we've got a TV there. It's very small, isn't it? Yeah, sure, her TV, that TV in here actually looks bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids' TV is actually bigger. That is the size of the TV. I thought it would have been bigger. I'm not sure what we had last time in a room, but I'm assuming it's just the same. And then again, the little switch there turns those lamps there. So it kind of goes up like that. So you can just turn the light on, but it's just very bright on all the stuff at the moment. So you can see these are the lovely little chairs. So you've got your table there and a chair, and then this is the bed. Now they've got a big double-sized bed. Sorry, Aunt's put some of our teddies on it, but this teddy bear is the teddy bear that comes with the room. So every room has one of these. They stay in the room. So my name is Constance.
Every room or just this type of room?
Yeah, sorry, this type of Moon Voyager room. So my name is Constance and I live in this amazing room. Please leave me here to continue to enjoy my adventures with Sir Algon. She's funny because a little boy's just been at the reception desk and he showed a picture of the bear and said to the lady, does this bear have to stay in the room or can I take it home? And she was like, no, please leave the bear in the room.
Not even the gift shop, they're like 80 quid.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine and I imagine that they'd charge you if they noticed it wasn't in the room. Like if you took that home, they would probably bill you for that, wouldn't they? Because like you said, it's a big teddy, isn't it? But I do kind of think, like, I know COVID's not happening anymore, but I'm very reluctant to have a bear on my bed that other people have potentially like slept in the bed with. And I don't know, it's not I don't know. Like, how do they wash these bears after every person comes in the room? No. I imagine not, because we're only here for a night, but that's not really. Then it's got a really cool, like, old traditional phone here. I wonder if it actually works. Oh, you can press the button there. Oh, yeah. Antique, something service. It's a gorgeous phone. Well, let me turn that those lights off. And we can say, look at that. A really gorgeous ornate phone. Yeah. I wonder if you can hear the dial. It does actually work as well. That is so fun. So again, they've got the little switch here which turns that light on. I'm assuming that switch does like the main lights and things. The plug socket just there. And there is a little kind of cubby hole there as well next to the bed. Then the other side is just exactly the same, just another mirror. So it has the cubby hole there. And this side just has the one light switch. So it's obviously just for this light. It's not, you can't turn the whole bedroom light. Well, it's in actually, there's no ceiling light actually. There is no actual main light. So you've got the lamps either side of the bed there. You've got the two little lamps there and the one by the desk. And then Matilda has her lamps. And does Matilda got on main? Oh, and then there is another main one here actually, yeah. But I don't know how we turn that one on. Was it that switch? No, that is just a pretend switch. So that turned, oh, that turned those on before. No, it's not turning them on. Oh, no, that's not turning them on anymore. Oh. It's like we've blown the power in the room because none of the lights actually want to turn on. I don't know how that worked. The power's literally not.
Try doing it at the main switch.
Yeah. Maybe the main switch is just cut off or something. Let's see. Oh, so that turns the bathroom one on and off. That one turns... Oh, that one turns that one on. Yeah. Oh, Matilda does have one above the bed as well, a big one. Matilda has a main one there as well. So how do you turn that main one off above your bed? I don't want to turn it off now because I don't want to turn... This one? I don't know, it's okay, I'll have a look for it. You're saying this side, but I don't know. These are all fake, aren't they? Oh, you didn't say that, no. Ah, so the switch there turns the main. So that turns the main one on. The main switch at the front turns that one on. That's the switch for the bathroom. And then this definitely before turned. Oh, there we go, it's turning it on now. Maybe it did have to turn the main switch on. Yeah, there we go. So all the lights are on. And then I'll just quickly show you our view. So this is, oh, so we've got the view of like the Enchanted Woods this time. So you can see that there is the Stargazing Pods. So if I zoom in a bit, so all that there is the Stargazing Pods. Now we looked at those last time, but it's literally just like a little bit of a space. Yeah, you don't get toilet. No, it's like, yeah, a bit like glamping. So there's no toilet, there's a toilet block, but no toilet in the hut. And I go to the toilet in the night at least twice. So it'd be no good for me because I would not be walking around in the middle of the night trying to find a toilet. And then behind those glamping ones where you can see kind of these little higher roofs here, these little teepee rooms, they are the, oh, I forgot what they were called. What were they called?
Which? The woodland lodges?
Yeah, not the Stargazing Pods, the other one.
Lodges.
Oh, woodland lodges. Okay, so then you have woodland lodges. And then after the woodland lodges, you have the very expensive ones, which is here. And these are the treetop Enchanted Village or something.
Enchanted Tree Villas or something.
Enchanted Tree Village, yeah. So some of these like sleep 10 people. These are the really, really big ones. So you have the Enchanted Tree Villas, then you have the Woodland Lodges, and the lodges do have bathrooms in and a bedroom and a living area, and then there's the Stargazing Pods as well, which is just there. So we have a nice little, there's a little car park here as well, but I think this car park might be for the pods and stuff. And oh yes, the CBeebies is basically just there, isn't it? We can't see it, but it's here behind the wall here. That's where see. Oh, please do not feed the squirrels. Ensure windows are always closed when leaving your room. Oh, can you imagine going back and a squirrel sat on your bed? That would be quite funny. So that is the ending our tour of the Moon Voyager room at the Alton Towers Hotel.
So I was just trying to plug the fire stick into the TV and we can't because the lead's not long enough. But look at the dust behind here. I know it's not somewhere that you always think to clean, but jeez, it is thick with dust. If I just run my hands through it, I can see where my finger's been, and look at that on my finger. It's absolutely disgusting. But we're just having a little rest, aren't we? Laura's with the teddy bear, and then we're going to head out.
With the teddy bear. Hello, so we have just done a massive live video that ended up being 75 minutes. So if you're watching this vlog now, you can go back and rewatch our live vlog because it will still be saved on our channel. And we went all around, I've done a full view, a full tour of the Alton Towers Hotel, Splash Landings Hotel. We did the Stargazing Pods, we did the Enchanted Woodland Forest Village, we've done all the tree houses, everything all around that. So you'll be able to watch that as well if you want to have a nosy at that. That was on our live vlog. And then we ended it down here. So we are outside at the back of the Alton Towers Hotel. Really comfy out here. They've got these little, couple of these little umbrella things here, and they're actually heaters. So we just press the button and it turns the heat and the light on. I'm not sure if you can press it and turn, I was going to say I'll press it and turn it off, save the electric, but you can't do that. Just turn it. So I'm just going to turn you around. So you basically just press the button and it comes on with the heat and the light. So there's only 4 of them that have this, but it's really nice. And then the other ones are just generic kind of seats, but they're all kind of in the vicinity of the nice heat and stuff. Then this is the really lovely fountain. It's so pretty out here at night time. Like I can see like people are sat out here. There's only one group of people out here when we were out here, and now there's way more people. But it's so pretty out here. It looks like the Chance for Dance thing is just finishing because there's loads of people coming out now from behind us, which is where the conference centre was. So I did think they were in the water park, but maybe that's something completely different. Who actually knows? But this is probably why the hotel is completely full, because they're all coming this way. They're not going the way towards the Splash Landings Hotel, so they must all be staying here, which is probably, like I said, why the hotel is so full. But they've got in here now, they've got a children's magician. So she's been on for a little bit doing some live music and some live music. She's been doing live music earlier and singing and party games and dancing. Now she's a musician. They've also got like massively busy here as well now. Like it's absolutely chocker. The queue for the bar is huge. The buffet here, so the Tea Garden restaurant was really busy as well before. This is the restaurant at the Alton Towers Hotel. So we will be, in our last time we stayed here, we did a full vlog of that, and all of the information about the restaurant and everything is in that vlog and what we ate. Tomorrow morning we will go again here to our breakfast because it's bed and breakfast, these hotels. So if you're staying in this hotel, you get breakfast here. If you're staying at Splash Landings Hotel, you get breakfast in Flavio's, and if you're staying in the Enchanted Forest, you get breakfast at the Crook Shuck as well. And if you're in the Stargazing Pods, we found out the Stargazing Pods have their own check-in, and in the Stargazing Pods you get bacon sandwiches and things to choose from. So it gives you a little bit of kind of stuff that's going on here. So tomorrow breakfast is 7:15 until 10, lunch is 12 till 3, and then it goes to dinner. This is typical menu, which is this evening's menu. So this is the Secret Garden restaurant, and this is the menu that kind of flicks over. So that's now the adult, starters, mains and desserts. Then again, you've got the theme park, water park. Oh, so that does say water park is open until 8 o'clock. Whereas in the other one it said it wasn't. I'm confused with that. Entertainment schedule. So it says 6:30 is party games. It is open at the moment. You can always use the QR codes there as well to book the tables. The roller coaster restaurant is open till 9 o'clock at night as well. So you can see now, she's let all the children go inside of the little pirate ship as well. Now they're doing something else, I think. I'm trying to see what it says they're doing. Well, that is what I said, the water park's open till 8 o'clock. It didn't say that before on the other one. So yeah, so like I said, it's 5 to 8 now. So, oh yeah, children's interactive kids time, and then 5 to 8 it swaps over and it becomes the local, a vocalist as well. So now it's going to be, the lady is going to be singing like she was when we came before. So it looks like that set has now finished. So the interactive and the magic trick and everything has finished. We did see some of these kind of like balloon animals before as well at the other hotel, and I just saw them giving them out on the side. And I remember Matilda went over and asked, Liz, oh no, these are my children. They did it earlier, and I thought they did it in the magic show because that was earlier in this magic show. It looked like they didn't because it wasn't actually done here, but it is. So pretty, so you know, you've got to get here really. So this last time, you've got to get here really to kind of get a good seat and get a good setup if this is where you wanted to stay. There's loads of the dance crew going in some kind of lifts over there. I think the whole dance thing is just emptied. Everyone went everywhere.
And the ice box, we did eeny, miny, mo, and ended up with an orange ice pop, which I do like a lot.
Oh, that was nice. Like a Calippo.
Yeah, it's
so Aunt's
really
just been and got us an ice cream.
So you've got like an...
Oh, thank you. This is the coffee pod. Oh, so this is, I realised, this is, only people can stay here if you're staying in the Stargazing Pods. Not Stargazing Pods, sorry, in the tree houses. This is like the Enchanted woodland tree houses. And it says like your host for this evening is, so I'm just filming here because I don't want to film the people. So this is the coffee portal, which again, I don't know why it's not open. I think it should be open like tonight as well. People can still want coffee. I know you can get them from other places, but I still think it'd be a shame it's not open. So basically, only if you're staying in the tree houses, you can get this little area is like reserved for you. But it has like pictures going around on the screen. I definitely want to have a look at later because it shows you like what's inside them as well. And I think that would be really fun to see like what's inside the tree houses. I feel like there's like a little host and stuff as well, but I haven't seen anybody here earlier. We were here earlier looking around it and there was literally nobody here. But it says it's reserved for the treehouse party guests and it has the names on. And there's something about the birthdays, but it's definitely got a little bit busier now. So we are going to head to the room now, aren't we, I think? Yeah, oh yeah, welcome lounge. But it seems to be the lounge only for those people at night time though. I'm a bit confused. But you can see how all that's moving. It's so fun. I mean, look at that. But we're going to head back to the room now. So we'll catch on the... So we literally have been coming in and out on that side. But you can see on this side here, it says, welcome to Moon Voyager rooms. But also on this floor, you've got the chocolate room, the smiley room, Sleepover, Peter, Rabbit, Benjamin, Bunny, Princess, 3 gangster grannies, Dreamy Jet Den, another gangster granny, and the hidden hideaway. And you have... What, sorry? I've seen people that have stayed in that. Yeah, people that I know have stayed in that one. And they've done the gangster granny one as well. Back to the smile. I don't think I'd like the smiler one. I think it would kind of give me a headache looking at the smiler symbols all the time. I don't know what that one is. Could be like the secret garden one. There was a secret garden one, wasn't there? But it didn't say silent night ones were on this floor, did it? No. Even though they are, so I don't know. But anyway, we're going to end the video there and we're going to go quietly back to our room. That could be the princess one, possibly. Because it's like pinkish. So that could be the princey one. Hello, so we're back in the room now. I'm going to end the vlog for today here. So we've had a really good day today. We've done got lots of rides done. We've had a really nice meal this evening in the roller coaster restaurant for Matilda's birthday. It was so good getting a little birthday surprise for her. We've had a walk around this evening. We've did a live video. I mentioned earlier we went round all the little places outside. So we did the tree houses, we did the Stargazing Pods. We went through splash landings and everything. We had a look downstairs. Now we're back in the room and it is 8 o'clock. So we're going to get settled down and have a nice relaxing rest of the evening, and then we're going to be off to bed. And in the morning we will be waking up off to breakfast. So we will catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It feels like being back at Disney doing a video down the corridors. Actually, Universal, we did a video in the every morning in Universal. We started off like this, didn't we? Yeah, and we were inside at places. Yeah, so anyway, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. I'd say we've had a great night's sleep. I've not slept all night. Nothing to do with the hotel, nothing to do with the bed, because I slept fine last time I was here. It's just the way my crazy body works. That changing my medication, and I have to change, like, the patch that I wear gets changed every week, and when I change it, it always makes me, like, I don't know, like I've got a rush of adrenaline, and I get really itchy, and I forgot to take my antihistamine tablet last night, but anyway, you don't need to know all that. So basically, we're on our way down to your breakfast now, so you do have to book your breakfast. It is free. I'm assuming if you didn't book it, they're not going to obviously turn you away, but do you have to book it? Did they actually prompt you to do it? Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so it is included with the price of the hotel stay. It is a breakfast buffet. So we're going to head down to get our breakfast. Wow, this is madness. So even though we have a reservation for 8:30, we're in a big queue at the minute. It started at... Oh, it's gone to the tea time menu now again. It started at 7:15 this morning, breakfast. And it is now... Oh, Siri says you can't talk at the minute. It's now 29 minutes past 8, so our reservation is in like 1 minute. We haven't got here early or anything. Oh, so it's still saying the water park opens till 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, golf opens at 9. That's what Matilda wanted to go and do golf. And I said we might do, because the theme park opens at 9, but the rides don't actually open till 10. So I said we do kind of have a little hour there, really, of a grey area where the park will open but the rides won't. So we could maybe go and do a little bit of the mini golf, because you actually get the mini golf included for free when you stay at the hotel. So that's another nice little perk that you get if you wanted to do that. But I just thought I'd show you a little bit of this morning while they're waiting to get in for breakfast. So you can see this is where they were doing the dancing last night with the children, with the little magic show. This is where the lady was doing the singing. So you can see, not designed as a play equipment. Can imagine that they do get some people trying to climb on it. I'll go to it's all the way back here, so this is quite nice here. I never saw any of this last night. So this is a little bit of a drink list for you. Cocktails, wine, beers and soft drinks. So I was wondering whether they would like still do coffees and stuff. So you've got mojitos, martinis, classics, gin. Oh, they did strawberry daiquiris. See, £9, £9.50. That's not bad, really. That is what you'd pay generally in a lot of places. We've got wine list, white, red, rosé, sparkling champagne. There, so you've got like $5.60 for a pint of Stella. Bottles, Magnus. Then they did have spirits. They had soft drinks, fruit juices. Yeah, and then Pringles. These Pringles were all at £1.50 at the small tubs that were in the gift shop last night, and gourmet popcorn. So they didn't actually have any hot drinks here then. So I thought last night they might have done, considering the Costa Coffee place was shut. And also the queue for the Costa Coffee place up there is like huge as well, which is really crazy. I thought I'd just missed them. They're not, they're still in the queue. I was thinking they'd just gone out without me, but they didn't. I'll say, like, I really struggled like today as well getting around the park. My conditions are not getting better at the moment, since I was poorly on holiday and stuff, and just for a while now it's just been getting a lot worse. But I feel like in a way like I'm doing well, because I keep going and going and going, and like we walked so much yesterday. But I think like people probably look at it and think, oh my gosh, she's like, you know, she's fine, she's walking loads. But honestly, like, my body is just screaming inside constantly, like I am in so much pain. But sometimes I feel like I'm not a very strong person, but then other times I think I must be, because I kind of just get myself through it. And I think like sometimes you just have to I have that mindset where I know I just have to do it, because I feel like I just never do anything. And even though like I'm in absolute agony most of the time, I've just kind of had to come to terms that is my life now. That's life, living with multiple chronic conditions. So I have fibromyalgia, I have chronic fatigue syndrome, I have chronic pain syndrome, I have chronic bilateral knee pain, I've got hypermobility, amongst other things, IBS, colitis, lots of lovely conditions rolled into one that just make life hell most of the time. But I get through each day as it comes. I keep going forward as it goes and do everything I do for my little family as well. So it's been lovely coming here for Matilda's birthday. She had a lovely time just chilling in the room last night. We tried to watch Hocus Pocus 2, and we couldn't watch it. We ended up watching a bit of The Voice, which she found actually she really loved The Voice. She's never watched that before. It's like a bit of a singing show. She's desperate to come out here, I think, in a bit as well and go on the little park over there. I might show you that after and go around. Aunt's messaging me to say, come back. So I'm going to go back and see where they're up to. And then we will head in for breakfast. But like I say, it's really pretty in the morning here. Like people are just sat here with coffees and things. People are just sat chilling. Like I said, the ride park doesn't actually open until 9 and the rides don't open till 10. So it's definitely a little bit of time till it opens. Oh no, they're going in without me. Now I definitely need to go. Oh, this is the Secret Garden restaurant in the Alton Towers Hotel, and the tree just spoke to me, and now she's not talking to me anymore. It's so pretty, look at this. Look how beautiful is it? I've also lost them, so they've kind of like gone somewhere. I'm sure I'll find them in a minute when I find them. Oh, they went over there. So this is a bit of the offerings at the minute. So there is cereal. So there's Weetabix, Rice Krispies, cornflakes. It looks like there's one box of Frosties left. I'm sure they'll get more though. Alton. They looks like they've got strawberry yogurts and some blueberry yogurts. Got lovely pieces of fresh melon here. That's so nice. Look at that. They've got bananas there. And they've got oh, that's good. They've got oat milk, almond milk, and soya milk. And they've obviously got semi-skimmed and whole milk. And over here, what's over here? They've got no fried eggs left, but they've got boiled eggs, mushrooms, grilled tomatoes, beans, potato roasted, sausage, bacon. That's quite nice. I think it's like doubled. I think it's just the same on this side as well. Yeah, so this side is the same as the other side. So that's basically the hot stuff. Like I said, you've got fried egg, sausage, bacon, beans, tomato, mushroom, boiled eggs, potatoes. So that's quite a good hot selection there. Then like I said, you've got all the cold selection in the middle. Oh, there's actually 4 hot selections. There's another hot selection there, which is all just the same. We've got one there, one there, one there. Oh, then they've got some other things here as well. What they got here? Oh, they've got buttermilk pancakes. They've got these signs up everywhere as well. Adults need around 2,000 calories a day. And they're now starting to tell you how many calories. There's 85 calories per pancake. That's what we all want to know for breakfast. And then they've got honey, golden syrup, strawberry sauce, chocolate sauce. What's this? More golden syrup. They've got croissants, pain au chocolat individually wrapped, chocolate muffins and plain muffins. And you've got like jam, marmalade, butters, toasters. Which I'm assuming there's bread. Oh yeah, so there's bread in the middle there. So there's like malt bread and white bread. But there's a big queue for toasters at the minute as well. So it's not too bad anything about it. They've got like quite a bit of hot stuff there, you know, sausage, bacon, eggs. They've got cereal, fruit, yogurts. Then you've still got pancakes, toast, muffins, pastries. And then Aunt's gone over there to the drink station. Well, what did you get? A chocolate muffin and a pancake.
All different sauces. They have chocolate.
Yeah, I've just seen all that. This is good. So they've got high chairs, and they've got high chairs for smaller babies, and they've actually got a baby station here with all the stuffed food in as well. So there's mixed vegetables. These are 6 months plus. Apple, apricot, banana and orange, carrot, potato and courgette. And they've got the little microwave as well to help yourself. That's quite nice. And Aunt's just been and got us some apple juice. I think he's just got it. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, okay, so here you've got all the, oh my gosh, they've got raspberry tea, peppermint tea, green tea, chamomile tea, Earl Grey. I bet that was English breakfast tea that everybody's oh no, there's loads of like PG tips over here. I was going to say there must be normal tea somewhere. Tea bags, they've got cafe, they've got sugar, they've got milk and things, they've got sauces. And then, like I said, it looks like they've just got some juice, apple or orange juice, and then all different coffees and things. So I'm going to get some breakfast now and I'll let you know what it's like. And just like that, we're back in the room. So breakfast was really nice. Like I said, I do think there's like a good selection of offerings, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because there's like the hot options of like, you know, your bacon, sausage, eggs, potatoes, beans, poached eggs, boiled egg. Then there was pancakes. Then there's also like the little muffins, croissants, pain au chocolat. Then there's toast, and then there was yogurt and cereal. So I had to take a picture of my breakfast. I don't know if everyone's put it in. I don't know until you get to this point, but I don't know. I just couldn't decide what I wanted. Like I said before, my mind is like completely in manic status of I don't know what's going on in my brain at the minute and my body. I ended up doing myself a piece of toast with sliced banana and just a little honey over the top, and I absolutely loved it. And then I had some watermelon and a yogurt, which was really nice. I'm not like a breakfast bacon eggs type of person. I've never enjoyed stuff like that, but Matilda and Aunt do, so they filled the boots on that. But I just wanted to quickly explain to you, while I've got a moment, about the ride access pass. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you the piece of sheet that they give you, and I will talk you through how it works here at Alton Towers. Okay, so this is what you get. So you basically get a ride access ID card. So you can see Matilda's actually expires on the 28th of this year. And then it tells you on the back here, for use by the reverse named and photographed person only, technically the person who does misuse. This is your ride access ID card. You must also collect a ride access pass / wristband from the following locations on the day of each visit. So like even though we collected it yesterday, we have to get it again today. And you get them from Island Access Hub at Thorpe Park, number 1 Tower Street, Alton Towers, guest help and information at Chessington, and ride access pass building at Legoland, Windsor. Now, last time we came, because we're in the hotel, we actually got this in the morning from the front desk. So I will see when we go down and check out in a minute if we can. So this is basically what they give you. Now, if you come to Alton Towers, you get in the queue at guest services, and most of the time they have someone walking up and down the queue, and you just have to show this and they will just hand you this. So all they do is they write your name on the back of it, the date, and how many are in your party. And then how it works is you go to your first ride, you get in the what's called the ride access pass line. So you will see this little symbol and you will see the name ride access pass. You go to the ride access pass line where it is. A lot of the time, sometimes it can be quite long, to be fair, but sometimes it is shorter. So I'd just gauge it by, if you don't think you could wait in that line, maybe go back and come back at a different time and see how it goes. So you get in the line, and if the time for the ride is, say, an hour in the normal queue, what they will do is they will say, right, it's 1 o'clock now, so your time to come back to ride another ride will be 2 o'clock. So they would write in one of these boxes here, 2 o'clock. And that means that you can go to another ride at 2 o'clock to get another return time. But you have to be careful, because sometimes, this is where we got messed up yesterday with 13. So we had been in the queue for 40 minutes before we got to the front. And when we got to the front, the person in the queue gave us a 50-minute return time. So I said to him, well, when we joined the queue, the normal queue was an hour when I got in the ride access pass queue. And I've already been in the queue for 40 minutes. So I have waited 40 minutes of the time anyway. And he said, well, the queue's only 50. I said, well, it might be 50 now. I said, but when I got in it was an hour. I said, and even still, you've given me a return time of 50 minutes, but I've already waited 40. So then he changed it. And then I realised that he'd changed it and added an hour on. So then when I got off there, I said, look, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not being honest, but you've added an hour on to it now. And he was like, I don't understand what you want me to do. I said, well, you've now put a wait. I can't now go on another ride for an hour and 50 minutes. So he was like, oh, right, okay. I don't think he had a clue what day it was. Like 13 is always the worst ride for it. It's always the worst one for getting on. I would say if you want to do 13, do it in the morning as your first ride, because it is the worst. And the queue, it was huge. And I even said to the man, after about 10 minutes of me and Matilda being in the queue and nobody moving, I said, excuse me, I said, when are you going to let the next people go? And he said, I'm waiting for a space for them. So to me, that should just be every carriage. They should have the back row free. That's normally what they do for all the other rides. But it was
Not
like one.
necessarily the back row, but a row.
No, but they normally just do the
Yeah.
back row, which is annoying because it's not fair that you can't ride. I know that, like, I asked once if we could go on the front row and got told no because it was a ride access pass. We weren't allowed on the front row because they had to know where we were sat within the ride. And I said to them, but if I would have gone in the normal queue in the morning when it was only 10 minutes, I could have sat anywhere. So it opens up like this into a full leaflet. And this is like something I always think is good to know because I didn't know this before we came. So it gives you information to the guide here. It says it places you basically in a virtual queue. You don't get immediate access, which kind of contradicts itself because once you've been in that virtual queue and go back to your next ride, so see, once you've completed your first ride, your card will be marked over time where you can experience your second ride. This process will be repeated at each ride as you visit them. Once the card is complete, you can always go and get another one. So it tells you that there's sensory effects at some rides. So I know, for instance, at Wicker Man, it has a pre-show and Matilda hates it because it's in the dark and it's loud. So we always ask if we can skip the pre-show and they do let you do that. So it basically has a list that goes thrill rides, laugh and fright, young fun and CBeebies Land. So it shows you all the rides and it gives you even things like this. So it tells you that wheelchair access, red ride access pass holders, require a carer over the age of 14. That's what he tried to tell me yesterday at Smiler. I wasn't old enough to ride the ride. And then things like this, if you've got braces, if you need help with your knees, if you've got artificial limbs. This one has strong magnet. So you can see there, you can pause the video and have a little look for yourselves and see what tips are on it. And then on the other side here, it just again gives you a little bit more information. So it says, like, if you're riding with a cast and things, this is kind of a symbol that you're looking for. There's a thing here about carers, about heights, about going on with wheelchairs, and then you've got the different symbols here. So you've got information about step-free access. There is a quiet room located in guest services. It's saying they've got like the sensory garden in the CBeebies area. Another thing as well, I noticed that some of the toilets do require a radar key, which I just think they should just be open. Yeah. And it says if you don't have one, you can loan one from guest services. So I would make sure that you bring a radar key with you if you need access to that disabled toilet. I suppose it stops other people using it unnecessarily, but at the same time, that's hard if you don't know that. So that's another thing to definitely try and bring with you is your radar key to access the disabled toilet. I'm not sure if it's all the disabled toilet. It just says access to toilet and changing facilities will require a radar key. Yeah, so it does say that, so it must do. But basically that is what you're looking for to get in the mornings. It all folds up like this, but when you go on the ride, you have to give them the card as well as this. So if you go to the ride with this, they won't let you ride. You have to have the matching card, and they check the guest and they will say, oh, who's Matilda? Which is like what they did in Disney and Universal, didn't they? It's pretty similar. But yeah, because I went once without this and they did let us on because I'd just completely, I think I'd had it in my coat and I'd given you my coat or something. But just you have to have the access pass and this. But when you get the access pass, it is 2 years that you get on it. So it is quite good that you get it for 2 years. But basically, I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight because before we needed this, someone's lost a balloon. Before we needed this, we never knew how it worked. So like I said, it is pretty simple. You go to the ride, get on when you get to the front of the ride, they will say the time is now, the wait time is this, and they'll write that time on, and then you can go to the next ride once that time has passed. So there you go. So we are now going to check out, aren't we? We've packed up everything. It looks like it's a nice sunny day.
It's really warm.
Considering that the clouds, oh yeah, you probably can't see because it's so sunny. Yeah, little balloons up there. Oh, what did we manage to get just then, Matilda? Show them you with the badge. I asked about the happy birthday badge and it says there, look, I celebrated my birthday at Alton Towers. So she's wearing both today, aren't you? So you've got that one and your roller coaster restaurant one with your birthday bear. You're all kitted out today, aren't you? 2 more sleeps and she's going to be 10. Yay. 2 more sleeps.
I'm trying to look weird on this car because they said that the reflection, my glasses will look weird.
Yeah, so they have to take your photo without your glasses on, don't you? Yeah. So we're going to go and check out, take the cases, put them in the car and go and see. This has to go in the bin now, like I said, because that was from yesterday. So we'll go and see if we can get one here. which I think we did do last time, and I'm sure they will do, because otherwise it means we have to walk all the way to the front of the park to get it at guest services, because the hotel entrance is just here. So we'll update you on that when we get out, and we'll come along with us for the day. Okay, so we've come to the mini golf. It is free with your hotel admission, but the lady said you can either do holes like, what was it, 1 to 10?
1 to 9.
Oh yeah, 1 to 9 or 10 to 18, should you can go either side. So we chose to come 10 to 18, thinking it'd be a little bit less busier on this way, because lots of people seem to be doing the other one, they're waiting after each other. But I have a feeling that they're not stopping you from coming to here. So if you finished on number 9 there, you could easily walk to hole number 10, couldn't you? What, sorry? Yeah, last time we just did the whole thing. Like I said, no one's stopping you, but I don't think it matters. We're going to just do this little bit. It's 10 to 10 now, to be honest, and the ride's open at 10, so we don't want to spend all day doing it. That is definitely cheating, Daddy. He just kicked it around with his foot.
Dad's taken 6 and I've taken 4.
I know we're having a bit of like fun with this and not getting a score sheet, but just because we're not doing a score sheet doesn't mean you can take the mick, Daddy. So they're all kind of themed. So this one is Nemesis. And it's quite fun because it tells you. So it opened in 1994. The ride speed is 50 miles an hour. The track length is 716 meters. The ride duration is 1 minute and 20 seconds, which I think is like a really kind of cool little thing. And then it has this one here. This is another Nemesis, isn't it then? The Nemesis Monster. And then it has like a little children's tunnel. I remember this from last time. So the children can go through the little tunnel there to the other side. So I think this side is the better theme in 10 to whatever. It has like, so it's basically like the different rides, but we'll show you as we go around.
So we're on Ripsaw, which is a ride that used to be here. The idea is that you hit it hard enough to go straight through that loop, but not too hard.
It's just done it and got a hole in one.
So no pressure.
I'm determined, I want to try. I'm not even playing, it's just you and Matilda playing, but I want to try now.
No. Laura's managed to wedge it underneath the hole.
Wedged it under that. Oh jeez, now I'm I can't, I'm not even. I'm dangerous, I'm not even be playing there.
You are dangerous.
Oh, I didn't get a hole in one, but I did it.
So
fun, look, it goes round the loop there.
if you hit it just right, like I did, then it goes in. So we're going to head over to Galactica.
This golf now, because the fences never used to be here.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
I tried to hit through that tunnel, standing in the middle.
Oh, okay.
See, and you're not allowed to.
And then this is the Galactica one.
So I've lost my golf ball. Oh.
How cool is this?
Yeah, I've lost it because I tried to hit through that tunnel.
Matilda's managed to lose a golf ball.
Stop here, and in there. It's there.
Where is it?
Oh yeah, how are you meant to get it out of there then?
I'm not sure. So we'll try and work this out. We might have to go back to get it.
So this is the Galactica one. So it does say it opened in 2002, formerly known as Air, and renamed Galactica in 2016 after becoming the world's first roller coaster fully dedicated to virtual reality, even though it's not a VR roller coaster anymore, is it? Where is it? Wedged over there. And then it says press to open the portal, but it doesn't do anything. But it does say, attention, this attraction contains the use of strobe lighting and smoke effects. But nothing's coming out at the minute. So basically what Matilda's managed to do is she's tried to obviously hit it through here, missed, and it's gone down there, which is easily done, isn't it? But I just told her to go down and get it. You'll say no access beyond this point, but you're going to have to get your ball back, aren't you? You're going to go all the way back to the front of the ride. The front of the ride. Going to go back to the front of the ride, I said. The front of the place. So that's like one of the other ones. That's like a oh, that must be, that's Rita, isn't it? Yeah, so they've got Rita on that side there. Not another Nemesis one. Hex, this one is. Hex. The Legend of the Towers. Opened in 2000. Ride speed 7.5 RPM. 5 minutes and 25 seconds this is. 5 minutes this ride. So this one is the Flume. So, oh, it doesn't say when it opened, but it closed. Closed in 2015, and it was opened as the world's longest log flume. Didn't know that. Ride speed 28 miles an hour, track duration 886 metres and ride duration for 6 minutes.
That Splash Mountain takes longer than 6 minutes.
Yeah, but it might not have been the time, it might have been the track length or something, I don't know. So it's like you flushed your ball down the tap. Did you get it? Where did you get it? Did it go through here? But where is your ball though, Matilda? Where is your ball though? Why is your ball in your hand still? Go and hit it then.
You have to play it through there.
Right, well go on then, put it through then. But you meant to kind of hit it through. You ready? Let's see if it rolls in. Yay! So basically I've just put Matilda, got on the other one over there, and Matilda's ball hasn't come out. And you've put your ball through every possible way, and it still never came out. So I really don't understand where it's gone. We stood there watching it, and it never came out, did it? It just didn't come out at all. I did ask the family behind if they could look out for it, but now we're just playing with one ball. Which is fine, because we don't mind. Matilda's just having fun, isn't she? Yeah. And it is quite nice. It is a nice little activity. It's not too chilly at the moment either. I've got my coat off, because I've got a jumper on, so it's not too bad. But we're at the... What number's this one now that we're at?
I can't remember what number the last one was.
Yeah, I think Matilda said there's maybe like 2 left. What number's this one, Matilda, now then?
7.
Oh, okay. 1 lump or 2, this says. It's teacups, it says. The old teacups. Okay, so this is the teacups. Wow, that was a good one. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Let's see. And then wait for it to come out.
So watch out so it doesn't hit your feet.
Matilda, watch your feet. Because you want it to go through. What? No, Matilda, the idea is that you don't stop it, so it could have gone into the hole, potentially. You don't start again, you chicken monkey.
Let the start bring one go again.
So it opened in 1987, the year I was born, and then it was rebranded and renamed in 2008 to the Maunderers Mayhem, which is located in Mutiny Bay. Just going over the top now. You're going to have to go round and get it now then. So we're now at Cuckoo Driving School, opened in 2006, located in Cloud Cuckoo Land. Ride duration 4 minutes. What was really sad about this though is when Matilda got old enough to ride Galactica and Nemesis and all the big rides, she was too tall to ride the
she loved
this, because all it is the little tiny cars that you drive around in, but they wouldn't let her do it, would they? Because they said that she was too tall for it. But I don't understand how you can be too tall for a little tiny driving ride. I think they were basically saying that she's too tall to sit in the little car or something. Which is a bit sad because she really loved it. So here we go, Lucky Last Hole, the ultimate fireworks spectacular. Well, it might bounce back at you though, that's what you've got to remember. No, wait for it to stop and then hit it again. So it says, get the ball in the centre hole to win a free round of mini golf. Oh no, then it eats the ball as well now. So you only literally get 1 chance and then that's it. We hope you had a swell time. Now it's time to try and win your free round of golf on extraordinarily ultimate fireworks spectacular, the Lucky Last Hole. So that's it, 15 years this golf has been open for. Wow, that's what it says, Yeah, so here you go. So you can see here what I was trying to show you before. So East Coast is holes 1 to 9. West Course is, so East Course and West Course. So West Course is holes 10 to 18. It does say that has the use of smoke, strobe effects and lighting. So there definitely was no crossover between them, whereas last time you could just walk across, couldn't you? So they've definitely added in some wooden fences there that wasn't there last time. So basically you just, your balls obviously then, you just, did you put your clubs in there, and any spare balls if you had anything in there. And then we can head off into the, I was going to say head off into the hotel now. We're going to head off into the park now.